Saab's 900 combined practicality with forward-thinking design. From turbo engines to cockpit-inspired interiors, every detail had purpose. Today, we uncover the truth behind the Saab 900, a car ahead of its time. The idea behind the Saab 900 began in the early 1970s inside Saab's headquarters in Trollhättan, Sweden, the same place where the company's fighter jets were built. Lead designer Björn Envall first imagined the car while sketching on holiday in Mallorca, inspired by Saab's aerodynamic aircraft shapes. Back home, his concept evolved under Project X36, led by body engineer Stig Norling and a tight-knit team of designers and safety specialists. Their goal was clear: create a new generation of Saab that carried the same precision and aerodynamic discipline as the company's jet aircraft. The team studied airflow, strength, and ergonomics, using the same design philosophy used in aircraft production. Development prototypes were hand-built and tested rigorously on Swedish roads and wind tunnels before full production started in Trollhättan in 1978. Additional assembly for convertibles later took place at Valmet in Finland. Every step reflected Saab's aviation roots, a car shaped by the same minds who once built machines for the sky, now grounded in steel and Scandinavian craftsmanship. In the late 1970s, turbocharging was still considered experimental, powerful, but fragile. Saab changed that. With the launch of the Saab 900 Turbo in 1978, the company proved that a turbocharged engine could be smooth, reliable, and practical for everyday driving. Unlike other manufacturers chasing raw performance, Saab focused on balanced power delivery. Engineers developed a smaller, quick-spooling turbo that reduced lag and worked seamlessly with fuel injection and ignition systems. This approach transformed the turbo from a racing novelty into a road-ready innovation. The 900 Turbo delivered instant torque, impressive acceleration, and strong efficiency without compromising durability. Journalists praised it for its civility. You could enjoy turbo power in traffic or on icy Scandinavian highways without fear of breakdown. Saab's success redefined what a turbo engine could be, inspiring an entire generation of automakers to follow its lead. The 900 Turbo wasn't just fast, it was the first turbocharged car truly built for real life. Introduced in the early 1980s, Saab's Automatic Performance Control, or APC system, was a groundbreaking innovation that transformed turbo technology. Designed by Saab engineer Per Gilbrand, the system used a small pressure sensor and an electronic control unit to constantly monitor engine knock, that harmful pinging sound caused by low-quality fuel or high turbo pressure. When knock was detected, the APC automatically adjusted the turbo boost to protect the engine, allowing drivers to use lower-octane fuel without losing performance or risking damage. This was revolutionary at a time when most turbo engines required premium fuel and delicate tuning. Saab's APC system effectively gave the 900 Ts a smart brain, adapting power delivery in real time, something unheard of in the early 1980s. It made turbocharging more reliable, more efficient, and far safer for everyday use. This single innovation helped cement Saab's reputation as a leader in intelligent engineering, proving that technology and practicality could work together beautifully under one hood. The Saab 900's superb handling wasn't an accident. It was the result of years of development rooted in Saab's rally heritage. In the 1960s and early 70s, Saab had built a strong reputation in international rallying with models like the 96 and 99. When engineers began developing the 900, they carried that same philosophy of endurance, traction, and control into its suspension design. Testing took place on Sweden's frozen lakes, gravel roads, and demanding rally stages, where engineers fine-tuned spring rates, damper settings, and steering geometry for maximum stability. The car's long-travel suspension absorbed rough surfaces while maintaining exceptional grip, especially in snow and rain. This gave the 900 its famously composed ride, soft enough for comfort, yet firm enough for spirited driving. Even without all-wheel drive, the 900's front-wheel setup delivered confident handling that rivaled rear-drive sports sedans. Its rally-tested suspension made it one of the best-balanced European cars of its era, strong, predictable, and ready for any road. For Saab, safety wasn't an afterthought. It was the foundation of every design. The Saab 900 featured a reinforced safety cell, a rigid steel cocoon that shielded passengers like a jet pilot in a cockpit. In a crash, impact forces were carefully redirected through engineered crumple zones, ensuring the cabin remained intact even under severe collisions. Decades before safety standards demanded it, Saab was already crash-testing prototypes in extreme real-world conditions. The ignition key, placed between the front seats, prevented leg injuries in frontal impacts, a subtle yet life-saving touch. Every component had purpose. Thick door beams, sturdy roof pillars, and ergonomically positioned controls all worked together to protect the driver instinctively. Quietly revolutionary, the Saab 900 proved that true safety is not advertised. It's built in. In an era when most automakers followed convention, Saab engineers dared to think upside down, literally. The Saab 900's gearbox wasn't behind the engine like in most front-wheel drive cars. It was mounted directly beneath it, forming a compact, vertical power unit. This unusual setup saved space, improved crash safety, and allowed for Saab's distinct forward-sloping nose design. The engine and gearbox even shared the same oil supply in early models, an idea borrowed from motorcycle engineering. While it simplified lubrication and packaging, it demanded meticulous maintenance. Mechanics found it strange, but Saab's logic was clear. Every design choice had purpose. Though unconventional and tricky for repairs, the under-engine gearbox became one of Saab's defining quirks, a perfect example of the brand's refusal to copy others. It was Swedish engineering at its most stubborn, brilliant, and original. The Saab 900 earned a legendary reputation for its ability to start in the harshest winter conditions. Saab used low-viscosity oils, powerful batteries, and efficient fuel injection to ensure quick ignition, even after long nights in freezing weather. The car's robust starter motor and precise ignition timing helped it fire up instantly, while the heating system began warming the cabin within minutes. A vital comfort in Scandinavian winters. Engineers even tested prototypes overnight in open snowfields to guarantee dependability in real-world conditions. This relentless cold weather testing paid off. Saab owners often joked that when other cars froze solid, their 900s always came to life. That reliability wasn't luck. It was the result of Saab's aircraft-level engineering discipline applied to one of the toughest climates on Earth.